You have VIP. If you ask one, you've asked multiple times for VIP and you already have it. So all right, I'm not joking. I'm taking it away. I'm not in the mood. I actually just took it away from you. I just took it away. You no longer have VIP. Congratulations.
NBA defense, such a critical part of the Thunder D. Matherin, quick catch and shoot, and hits the three.
Jesus Christ, man.
First bucket for Matherin. And the Liberty from New York.
I forgot what they're called. It's got codeine in them. Codeine crazy. That's what I said to the doctor whenever she said she was going to prescribe me. And I said, codeine crazy. Codeine crazy. And she said, actually, you know what? We'll just stick with ibuprofen. They just can't shoot, man. I never think that a Thunder 3 is going in, ever. No matter who shoots it. I genuinely never think it's going in. I never think it's going in. Oh, man. 3-point lead. The crowd sounds nervous. So I think it's going in. Like, that's not going in. And that's just a lucky-ass shot by Dog Chet. That's just the reality. Oh, my. What the fuck is he doing? What is he doing?
All right, George. They're only shooting
good pass.
From the field. Nice spin move inside.
Great DC. Oh, my Lord. That is a tough finish, man. That was good defense. Okay. Chicken tenders and chips. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, this is England, folks. This is England. This is the type of shit they're eating. All right. If you have never been, this is what they eat over there. Definitely the chicken tenders. All right.
And gets it to Wiggins.
Oh, my. Okay. The Thunder are hitting threes after I said it feels like none of their shots ever go in. Hey! We've seen this story. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Let's not count our hens before they hatch. Oh, I mean, how can this is well, hold on Canada tacos, a burrito, and fries. What the fuck is that taco, bro? What is that taco? Battered sausage and chips. I mean, look at that shit, man. Versus chicken curry and chips. My God, can I just starve? I'd rather go on the pitch and eat fucking grass off the ground than either of these. This is the Big Boss XL chicken breast, fried mozzarella with fries. Man, England, why don't you leave this type of fat assery to us? All right. Leave this type of fat assery to us Americans. Let us handle it. Okay? Also, it does take quite a lot of time to just get myself situated somewhere. Oh! Diamonds on me dancing. Let me get this surgery situation settled. Dude, great defense. I mean, it does not feel like Indiana can win this game, but that's how it felt in game one. So I don't know. Game feels very over. All right. I mean, after that shot, it does kind of feel like this is the onslaught. 7-0 run. Here we go. 10-0 run, just like that. Just like that. Kind of looks like you in a weird way, right? This sandwich kind of looks like me. Gotta say, don't know if I see the resemblance. What do you mean low key? Like what? No. It's a pride thing. That's a really big answer. Honestly, that's a huge answer. I fucked my ankle up. Now here's how the play happened. I've seen a lot of speculation and talk that somebody broke my ankles. Literally, not what happened, right? It was me trying my ass off defensively. I'm playing in the corner. We got a guy in another corner. Defensive miscommunication. Somebody's wide open under the basket. Guy throws a pass there. I read it. I'm almost kind of baiting it. I go in for the steal. I have it. Other guy from the other corner goes at the same time. Boom, collide. I guess I fall on my ankle and fuck it up badly, right? So I leave immediately. Well, I've already told this story. I leave immediately. That night, I'm just hopeful it's a sprain. I'm just like, hopefully I just really rolled this bad, even though deep down in my brain, I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. Um, the swelling wasn't horrible. The bruising wasn't terrible. Now, of course, typically with breaks, fractures, there's not like horrible bruising or swelling. Like there is some, absolutely. But I was hopeful. Yes, everyone took a knee. Anyways, the next day, that Thursday, I got a walking boot from Amazon, overnight shipped it, and I was like, all right, maybe this will help me just get around. Put it on, hurt like fuck. Like it hurt worse in the walking boot. Everyone I know who like works in medicine or a medical field, I told that to, and they're like, dude, you need to know, you need to go get that checked out because you probably broke something. And I'm like, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. But it was about midday. I was waddling around trying to make lunch. I was like, yeah, something's wrong here. Something is very wrong. At this time, I was still a little bit concerned it could have been an Achilles thing because it hurts in the back of my heel. So I was like, oh, I hope this isn't an Achilles thing, whatever. So, anyways, Friday, wake up Friday, go to the an urgent care. And I get there and they take an x-ray, all of this stuff. And the PA, they'll be like, it'll take about 20 minutes. It'll take about 20 minutes for us to get the x-ray results. So just hang tight. I'm like, all right. PA comes in, does some tests on my ankle. And, she's like pressing on it. She's putting pressure on a bunch of different points on my foot. She's like kind of bending my ankle a little bit. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt really. So I was like, I don't know. Maybe she's like, all right, cool. I was like, all right, maybe it is just a bad sprain. Of course, I was so paranoid about my Achilles that I was being annoying. And I was like, are you sure it's not the Achilles? The doctor was like, yes, I'm sure. And I'm like, I want to make sure it's not my Achilles. And she's like, all right, get your ass on the table. And I did. And she did something. And she's like, it's not your Achilles. So I was like, all right, great. And then she walked out. She's like, I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes with your results. I'm like, cool. So I sit down in the doctor's office. At this point, my spirits are kind of high after those tests because I'm like, that didn't hurt. Maybe it's just a sprain. I'm not joking. 60 seconds later, she opens up the door with a fucking wheelchair. Opens up the door with a wheelchair. I'm like, who's that for? She's like, yeah, you broke your ankle. I'm like, huh? She's like, you broke it. And I was like, the radiologist look at it because they were waiting for the radiologist. And she says, no, I looked at it. It's broken. And I was like, all right, that's great. So she wheels me into the this little back room. They're going to put a little stent on my ankle. Here's a picture of it with my fucking face in the way. But here's a picture of the ankle. You can see the break clear as day right there. There's the break. Now it's on the bone behind it. So it's not the big bone. I know it looks like it, but it's kind of like a see-through image. So it's the small bone, which is the fibula, I want to say. I think it's the fibula. Yeah, so the fibula. So I cankles, fuck you. I do have a cankle right now, actually. Fibula, fractured my fibula. And, they put a little stent on me. And she's like, yeah, I think you're probably good on a surgery. It doesn't look like it's that bad. Well, we'll send you to an orthopedic place and they'll tell you for sure. I'm like, all right, great. I called the place. They had same day appointment. I walk right in because I'm not trying to fuck around. I want to get down to business and get this all situated. And in my mind at the time, all I need is a cast and I'll be on my way. Like I'll be on my way and then I'll check back in a couple of weeks. I get there, the orthopedic place. They have a crazy guy walking on ortho. Well, it was like a same day appointment, but it was, I get in there. They have this live x-ray machine. Now what's actually funny is the orthopedic doctor is a Pacers fan and his ass, maybe I should get a second opinion because his ass the night before was at game 1 of the finals, probably hungover. Just something to think about. They have this little live x-ray machine where like it shows you a video. I sit down, I put my ankle on it. They got the PA, the main doctor, his assistant, who's a PA, and the x-ray technician. And he's like pointing him out. He's like, all right, I want you guys to look at this. Like he's teaching them up. He's like, I want you guys to look at this. So I put my ankle down literally immediately. This part was kind of crazy. He's like, I'm gonna move it around a little bit. We need to check to make sure it's the integrity of the ankle still intact. I'm like, all right. Put my foot down, and they're like, I'm like, oh damn, hey, you guys know it's broken, right? I already told you guys it's broken. You guys know that. Like, so, anyways, he makes one move, literally 5 seconds. Makes one move. He goes, "Oh yeah, you see that? You see that right there?" He's like putting it. Yeah. He's like, yeah, "Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah." They're like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "The fuck you guys looking at? What's going on?" And then immediately he looks and goes, "Yeah, so you need surgery." I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to get surgery." And then they showed me the video. I completely tore a ligament. It was like this little ball. I wish I had the video. It's on like a CD-ROM, I think I have. It was like a little ball in this bone. And he's like, you see how far apart those are? I'm like, yeah. He's like, those are supposed to be connected. I'm like, oh Jesus. So fracture, torn ligament, and there's another ligament that they're a tiny bit concerned about. They say that even if it is a little torn, they can fix it pretty easily. You may never ball again. No, they did say after the surgery, they said the surgery is super easy. And by the time the recovery process is done, I'll be, back to regular. Like it'll feel like nothing happened. So how will this change your softball career? I mean, I'm out for this whole entire season. They said it'll be, I think 6 weeks non-weight bearing cast. So crutches, the whole 9. 6 weeks, I think is what they said. And I think they said 4 weeks in a walking boot. Yes, with rehab and all of it. So I'm basically out the whole summer. So I guess best case scenario is end of July, early August, kind of walking again and just on my own. So forever. Sounds like a scam. I mean, let me tell you something. It doesn't feel like a scam. They could have told me like, hey man, your ankle's hanging on by a thread. I'd be like, yeah, it actually feels like it right now. What kind of mic did you get?
It's some shitty. Okay, not shitty. Sorry, my girlfriend got it for me.
Be careful, bro. Be careful, bro.
Oh, it's blue. It's not good. I love her. It's not good.
Wembanyama and Paolo absolutely will probably have something to say about it. I think it's too early though to like pick them over. Ooh. Shay's looked really good tonight. Fred Hetzel. Oh. Probably special, but he just ain't that guy, man. Just wait until he scores 28 points in the fourth quarter and hits a game-winning 38-foot three. Like, just wait.
Still 3 assists.
How does that get out?
He's got a triple single going right now.
Big shot. 14-point game. Oh, let him linger. Don't count the Pacers out. Nope. That's what they can do right there. I mean, that's unbelievably tough, man. Is England? I think we might need to nuke England. I think nuking England's on the table, guys. If I were president, fish finger sandwich. Oh!
Williams goes right at Shepard. Pull up, jump shot.
Oh, what a tap out. What a tap out. That would hurt. What a board. That would hurt. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I think that might be it. What in the flying? Pie and gravy on a roll. Look what they're doing in England, guys. Look what they're doing in England. Look what they're doing in England. They put a shepherd's pie on a roll. They put a pie on a. I mean, I honest to God, I think my cat could just like kind of put together a better burger than this, just like accidentally by having ingredients in his mouth and throwing it on the bread. I mean, the Thunder are getting wide open shot after wide open shot. Like it's every single time down the floor, they're getting a good look. 10 out of 10. Look at that sausage roll. That looks like a body part that's been dissected following a burn. All right, Thunder empty the bench. They're up by 18. This looks like this is a dominant performance by the Thunder, who have dominated 92 of the 96 minutes played in this series. We'll see. Game 3 on the road. The Thunder aren't as good on the road. It's a great home crowd for Indy. Brazil, we have pizza. That's not pizza. That's an alien egg that's about to hatch. $1, chips, beans, and cheese. Oh, mixed worms and insects in Thailand. I mean, honestly, just looking at these beans, just looking at these beans, I honestly don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'd try it.